Okay. I'm back again on round 2 of these peas. Let me see. Got everything set here. I think I got it set. Oh, all righty. Let's see. Did I pin the link to the top? I posted it. If I didn't, I'll have to go back and do that. I'm going to go ahead and finish these jars, filling these jars while y'all come in. If anybody comes back this afternoon. Where am I at? And I'm going to have 18 more of them. Hey, Joseph. Hello. Welcome back again. Hey, Kim. I'm going to turn my back on you just for a minute while I work on these. Mary Webb, Rhonda. I want to get the canner going again. Nobody in the basement yet. Where y'all at? I think I got boiling water in all those jars. And who we got? Nancy and Susie Munger. Hello. Hello, Cindy. Well, I found one that didn't have water in it. On this batch, I tell you what I did. On this batch, I boiled some water to pour over them. Because if y'all ever cook them fresh peas, you know how that stuff gets all scummy and foamy. Well, my water was doing that, and I just didn't like the way it looked. All right, I think I got that. Now I'm going to have to wipe the tops. You think? Forgetting what I'm doing here. All right, I laid my flats here someplace. Here they are, right in front of me. Now I'm going to carry them across and put them in the canner. Have to go back and forth for a little bit. But I'll get it. It'll take me a minute, but I'll get it. That one's hot. Hot. I have reused these old rings here lots of times. Hello, Catherine. I changed that twice and it still come up. Oh, all right. I'm not going to read that. I'm going to do this for a few minutes and then I'll get back to chat. I get them in the canner, then I can just sit and watch it. Take them two. Turn you around. I put the first layer in there. That's my big canner. And I put the first layer. And then I'm going to set the rack in there and put the second layer of pies. Now, got to get them ready, though. I'm just scatting around here trying to get them in there so I can do something else. Put them in there. Take that one since I got the lid on it. I figure some of y'all can and some of y'all don't can. I hope y'all ain't laughing at me. Are you laughing at me? I hope not. Here I go again. Now I'm going to turn you back around. There. Now I'm going to bring these last two. Give me just a second. Put these rings on them. Now, this is it. Now I'm going to put my big lid on there. it down. Now, I got them in there, didn't I? And now what I'll do is I'll turn the fire up now, and I'm going to wait for the steam to start coming out, and I'll time that for 10 minutes. And then I'll close that, build the pressure up to 10 pounds, and then time it after it hits 10 pounds. So, there we go. Now, I can sit down here now. Sit and see what I missed over here in chat. So Terry's going back to her machine. I pressure can, so Terry, it's pressure canning. I'll show you. Let me show you. Y'all know what the little gauge looks like? Let me take you over here. There's my big pressure canner. And it's setting on 0 right now. And when it gets hot, steam will go coming out this little thing. So that's where I put my peas. Your close-up view. And I don't know how much I've canned in my lifetime, but it's been a bunch. And yeah, Kim, years ago I canned all the time. Now I do when I get the chance. So far it's just been chicken and several jams, but it helps. Hello, Marla Hannah. You get my plugger up or plug back up. I got it. You're afraid of pressure cooking anything? Well, I'm going to sit here and babysit this canner, though. I'm not going to go anyplace for another, what? What will it take, an hour and a half or 2 hours? My mama's canner used to scare me when I was a kid, afraid it was going to blow up in the house. Well, you need to be careful with them because I guess they could be things go wrong, but you always have to be careful. Mary Webb, I'm familiar with pressure cooking, never can though. Well, the different low acid vegetables have to be pressure canned to reach a certain temperature for a certain amount of time to kill the botulism in the foods. Let's see. I have an 8-quart pressure canner, electric, and I can do 4 pints at a time, and you also cook with it. I've wondered about getting one of those little ones. And I see Jane McCord. Hello, Jane. Were a bean caught in the valve? Uh-oh. And how's Jane been? Been a few days since I've noticed you, Jane. And Lisa come back. Lisa, where you been? They've been laughing at me, I think. Nobody was here, and I was halfway in the middle of putting them peas in the jar, so I just went on, didn't read chat, and went on with what I was doing. So,
well, I ate lunch and cleaned up the kitchen, and then I had a whole bunch of towels to fold.
All right. Yeah, I fed Terry lunch and then got this peas heated back up and in the jar. That's all I did. And well, I had to wash all those pies, so that I washed them by hand. And that took me a little while, but I'm going again.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Yep.
And I got another bear claw done.
Okay.
So I'm making progress.
Yeah, you are. Yep.
Hey, Mary. Hey, Jane. Hey, Kim. Let me see who else is in here.
There's a few I'm seeing. Looks like about 20 something in here. So there's a few of them come
Hey,
back.
Nancy. Yeah, hey, so Terry.
Yeah.
Nancy.
If y'all type something up at the beginning when I was busy, you'll have to retype it because I promise you I didn't see it.
Hey, Marla. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Susan.
And welcome back, Rhonda. So
And Catherine. Hey, Rhonda.
Hey. Oops. Oopsie.
y'all watch my calendar. I'm gonna go take a nap. So
Oh,
I'm sewing my
right there, just watch it.
sewing my,
Don't let that pressure get crazy.
I'm just sewing my binding on now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Every now and
There's
then I
the
gotta go on
lady.
the other side and see what it looks like. Mary Webb. Nan Nancy, hi.
And then Nancy. Nancy's down your way, Rhonda.
Oh,
Well, a
yeah,
little further east than you, but
yeah. Well, I'm gonna go walking with my daughter here at 3:45, 4. When she
mm,
gets off work at 4, I'm gonna be ready. She asked me to go walking with her. I said, "Yay!"
yeah, my grandson wanted me to take him fishing after school. And if I get this canner turned off, I just might go pick him up and do that. But it depends on the timing on this canner.
Mm. My sister does that. The kids will come out there and they'll fish in her pond, and she'll just go out there and put worms on their hooks, and
Now,
it's just,
I do a lot of things, but I don't put worms on a hook. That I don't do.
she's good in making memories with her grandkids.
well, I think the boys can do the worm hooking.
Yeah, yeah. I just fish with lures. That way I ain't got to mess with that live bait.
Whoa.
Worms. How many jars did I load up? I did 18 pints and then 18 more pints, and there's just a little handful left over. So what's 18 and 18? 36? Is that right? Yeah. So
Yep.
I'll have 36 pints of
Yeah.
those peas.
Yeah.
Are peas our favorite? No, but we don't like to be hungry either. So oh, you won't take catfish off the hook? They're a little harder to take off the hook, aren't they, than bass and such. It is a lot of peas,
Yeah,
and
Rita, did you put?
do what?
So you got 2 layers?
I've got 2 layers of pints in there, and it will hold. It's a big canner. It'll hold 2 layers of quartz too.
I need one of those.
Hmm. You can
But
get a lot
I would have to do my canning outside.
because your stove hood's too low. When we
Yeah,
put
I've
the
got.
Yeah, when we put these cabinets in this house, I've been a few years ago. I made sure Terry put this one way up high so there'd be room for the canner. So it's purposely higher than most kitchens because I knew I was going to be canning.
Yeah. Well, I had one of those regular microwaves over my stove. So when I got my new stove and my new microwave, I got one that was low profile.
Uh-huh.
So that gives me more room for my canner, but my canner's not as tall as yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, Jane. Yes, she puts 2 layers in that canner.
How do you get the? How did you get to the cabinets over the stove? I don't. I don't know that one up there. I don't know when was the last time I was in that one. It's been a while. So
You
maybe
know,
maybe
I'm so
it's
short.
good up there.
I'm so short. I went and got one of those foldable ladders, and I keep it in my laundry room.
Uh-huh. I said I can't. Well, I know I can't open that cabinet. No, see, I can't get to that one. Can you see? I can't reach it.
Yeah.
But y'all knew I
That's
couldn't.
that's what Terry's for.
Yes, yeah, because he's quite a bit taller, so he can get a lot of things I can't get to. And my cabinets go all the way to the ceiling, and there's a lot of stuff up there I have to get him to get, and some of it he can't even reach. I always wanted one of those kitchen stools that folded out as a ladder. Yeah, and there's hey Kathy. Oh, you're in your sewing room now, aren't you?
Yep, I'm in the sewing room, in my messy room.
Oh well, we I know about messy rooms,
Is that a Janome?
Yes.
and there's Dogglebin. Hey Dogglebin, I was just asking them the other day, telling them I hadn't heard from you in a few days. Oh, hello, how you doing? Am I screaming, Rhonda?
I
Am
have
I
a Janome
am I
and
screaming?
a singer.
Just a little bit, but we can hear you good. Yeah, my face was right up next to it. I was probably yelling.
All right, I'll hush. Y'all talk. I'll hush. What? You didn't hear me? Jane didn't hear me.
Well, I
Kathy,
did
what are
one.
you working on?
Me, a doll. And look what I did. I put her eyes on. And then I realized they're just a little crooked.
Well,
One's a little.
I can't even tell.
I
I'm
can't
gonna
eat.
leave it. I'm gonna
I
leave it.
I think they look fine. I don't see no problem.
Yeah. So was a pain to put those eyes on there.
What singer does she have? She's sewing on a Janome right now, but do you have a singer, Kathy?
Yes, I have a singer 9960, and then I have an older singer that I've had since 1998. It still works, but I don't use it very much.
Mm.
Well, I switch out the singer and the Janome. Right now, I'm using the Janome.
Huh.
I'd like to have room to put them both up here in my sewing room, but I don't.
Uh-oh. Rhonda must have clicked the wrong button.
Uh-oh.
I think the internet was dropping her.
Y'all got quiet.
But what's everybody else working on?
Oh, she says sorry. She's got to go do something.
Okay.
So what's everybody in chat working on today?
Yeah. What are y'all doing in chat? I think they're all taking a nap. Dogwoman, we had a freeze this morning. Our growing season's over. That's what my husband said the other morning when we had that big frost. He says the growing season's done.
We hadn't had one yet.
We had one yesterday and this morning both was a big frost.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't have one. Larry said, I got some okra out there. It's got to be picked. Let's see if I turn that off.
Dogwoman, where are you?
Better. Is that better or not?
Oh, about the same. I wouldn't turn around for the difference. If you need it, leave it on.
Okay.
Let's see. That's not bad.
Okay.
Dogwoman's supposed to have major surgery December the 12th.
Wow.
I'm sorry. We'll have to keep you in our prayers.
Yeah, that's not a good time to have surgery.
So Terry's working on a backing for a quilt. Dogwoman's in the northeast Indiana near Goshen. Wow. Kim's got a load of clothes she needs to fold and put away.
I do too, sitting in the floor.
Too. That mine get piled on the spare bed. And sometimes you want something, you go in there and just find it.
That's what Larry says. If I want to do something, he'll say, just go do what you want to do. Leave them there, and if we need anything, we'll take it out.
Susan's doing a lot of handwork.
Yes, she is. And what's my favorite color? I don't know. I just like pretty colors. I don't think I have a favorite. I don't have a favorite anything. I'm not hard to please.
I lean toward the blues and greens and yellows.
I like blues. I can do blues and yellows more. Little red.
Goshen.
Goshen.
Okay.
Goshen.
Yeah, that's it.
Karen just got back from a walk, finished a quilt top this morning. Do y'all know what I did this morning?
Canned peas and milk the cow.
Well, actually, I left the calf with the cow last night because I knew I was going to get up early this morning and get started on peas. So I let the calf have some extra milk.
Oh, okay.
Catherine, I need to do alteration on a bridesmaid dress and hem a dress for a great granddaughter. Nothing fun. So.
Oh.
I always get the hemming and the fixing up.
But I don't think I'd want to do alterations. That'd be hard.
No, I don't like doing that either. But now I'll do it for my stuff, but that's different.
I don't like doing it for my stuff.
Neither do I. I just bought 4 pair of pants and I went down 2 sizes. And then when I got them, I have a big stomach. When I got them, the elastic was too tight. So I had to take the elastic out, fix it, and put it back. Put more in it.
Yeah.
It's aggravating.
Dogwoman was up because I couldn't sleep. Then I just tried to nap.
Well, Dogwoman, my husband and I were both up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like the last 2 or 3 nights. I wake up around 2:30, 3 o'clock.
What time do you
can't go back to sleep. By the time I get back to sleep, then I'm late getting up. Rita, what time did you get up this morning?
What time did I get up? It wasn't real early. It might have been, was it 6:30? It wasn't early.
Well, that's early to me.
That's early to me too. I get up about 7:45 when I go to the pool. 3 days a week. But other than that, I don't.
Catherine did garment sewing for years. Alterations were never a favorite. I only do this now for family or friends that are like family.
Yeah.
I hate when I do that. Doggerben's in bed by 8:30.
Wow. That's like Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa goes to bed early.
And there's Pam, crapped on and so forth. Hello, Pam. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we've talked. Me and my husband have talked about how late the sun comes up anymore. It's between 7:30 and 8 that it comes up.
And time's fixing to change.
But not for a couple more weeks or so, though.
Yeah,
So
couple
it'll
of
be
weeks. Yeah.
it changes.
Yeah. And what will it get dark? I mean, it'll get daylight earlier.
Yeah, and be getting dark real early in the evenings, won't it?
Yeah. What does it get dark at your house around 5:00?
No, it's later than that, ain't it? I'm not always looking at the clock to see what time what is anymore, but the days are getting a lot shorter.
Yeah, when it changes, it'll be about 6:00. It'll be dark here, getting dark.
Doggerman, thank goodness, glad when we got. Yeah, I think I'll be glad to go back to the other time too.
Yes, me too.
I worry about the kids at the bus stop.
Me too.
You know, if it's dark.
The kids over here at the bus stop by my house are over there at 7:00 in the morning.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think that's a little early.
Yeah.
Well, when I was growing up, we had so far to go on the bus that I had to be at my bus stop at 6:30, and I had to walk all the way down the street.
Oh goodness, that's the way Larry used to have to do. He had to walk a mile up to the end of the road to catch the bus. Because we live, maybe 500 feet from where he used to live when he was 12 years old.
Dan says it gets dark here at 6:20. I didn't know what time it actually got dark here. She's in Arkansas, so we'll say it gets here about the same time too.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all are a little more west than we are. Just a little bit.
Kim, we have kids here that get on the bus at 6:30 in the morning.
You know, but I remember when I was young, it was no problem getting up early.
Yeah. That's what kids did then.
Yep, I was that way. I was up early, got everything done, took care of myself. I'm getting old. I can't hardly see the eye of my needle.
I know that's right.
Nancy hadn't had a frost yet in Arkansas. We've had two up here, Nancy, but you're a little more further south.
Yeah, y'all had a little snow last year and we didn't have any.
Yeah.
We haven't had snow in about 2-3 years.
Oh, I think it's been longer than that. It's been a long time.
I wouldn't mind getting some.
Yeah, me too.
I just worry about my boys having to drive in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, the only one I have that has to drive is my son, and he drives an hour each way. The last time we had it, when they called it Armageddon, I got tickled at him. He said, "Mama, I called him on his way home, and he said, Mama, I could get home if these folks would get out of my way."
Miss
But I
Rita,
know
can you
people
post your
that
link again?
I did, and I'm going to see if I can go pin it this time. I don't think I had that, so I did post it.
Oh, I see. I see. You did.
I guess I forgot to pin it a minute ago, but it is now. Yeah. Hello, Pam.
I started to say knock knock,
I was off
just
over there
in
on
time for
YouTube
somebody to come to
Pinterest.
bug me.
Oh, you got
No,
the
kitty
cat.
kitty.
Yeah, but look what she's sitting on all my pieces.
Uh,
Oh,
She's
she's
going, where's
so
that coming from?
pretty.
The
Pretty
dog on the bed.
calico.
Oh,
I want a kitty. My husband won't let me have one. He said, "Nope, no more animals."
huh.
Well, they're just now starting to come around that at nighttime they're coming and sleeping in the living room with my husband. Because, the new dog, she thinks they're play objects.
That's
She doesn't
funny.
understand why they don't want to play with her. One of them actually was rubbing on her last night. So she was like, what the heck is this?
My
See?
daughter's
Here she is.
cat. My daughter's cat slaps her dogs.
See?
Yeah.
She says, I want that, Mom.
Yeah.
There she goes.
uh-oh.
Anyway. Yeah, it'll be nice when everything returns to normal with the cat in the house. She was quite entertaining in the living room before. She has a tree that she would run up and down and jump off and do silly things. All right, Lucy, down. You can't be up here. There's no cat up here. Cat's gone. Anyway,
Pam, everybody's saying hello to you in chat.
I don't know what's wrong with my phone. It won't let me. Well, hello, everybody. Anyway, I got the whole bunch of these made, and I'm starting to make them a little bit bigger because I'm tired of making them. So I figured I'd just make them a little bit bigger and have enough. Hello, Mary, Kim, and Nancy. Come on, chat. Stay there. Keeps wanting to go away for some reason. I'm a little late getting in here this morning.
Morning. You called it morning?
Yeah. Hey. I don't get up until around 12 o'clock, so this is morning for me.
Oh, all right.
Oh. Do you stay up late sewing?
Not so much sewing anymore. It's just trying to go to sleep and then stay asleep between bathroom breaks and then just, I sleep better I don't know why, but in the morning. That's when I seem to get a sound sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I figure by then my bladder is good and empty. Well, I'm so sick. I don't, how they call the potato chip quilts because you can't stop making them. Well, this is probably going to be my first and last one. I'm just tired of trying to cut more fabric to have lighter. I got plenty of dark colors. It's just color having. I just noticed I got 3 of the same thing in this one. I don't care anymore. You get to that point,
Why
you just
are
don't care anymore.
Why are they called potato chip quilts?
Because you can't, you know how potato chips you can't eat just one? That's the only thing I can think of why they call it that.
Huh. I thought maybe just because they were pieces or something.
Well, see, that's what I thought at first too, but I think what it is so many people keep saying, well, you can't make just one. And I thought, that's where the name came from. I don't know. I guess I'm just not in the cutting mood to sit here and cut up little pieces. But I am getting quite a few of the bigger ones now. Because I do try to cut them first. And then whatever's left over, I try to make the smaller ones. You know, it's sort of like a log. It's a combination of a log quilt, courthouse steps, whatever you want to call it. You just keep going around and around and building off the center.
Okay.
You're supposed to put
Everybody clap for Susan. She just got a big project done.
Yay, Susan.
Everybody clap for Susan.
Hey, I just cleared off my cutting table again, so I can
Now you get to move on to another project.
I got too many projects I need to do in my lifetime. Did you get your prairie fabric in?
My what?
The prairie fabric?
Yeah, I put it on the website. It come in, I put it on the website. Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's just easier for me when I see you do it, go, oh, I want that.
That's just what I said earlier.
Yeah, I didn't end up doing a video. I just put it on there. I've been kind of busy with apples and everything.
When we were in Connecticut, we went to an apple cider farm. I mean, the trees, the old mill, everything. And they have these burlap sacks and burlap on a frame. And they crush the apples, undo it, put another thing on there, and you're sitting there watching the flies and stuff, and they're just crushing it, and you're going, I don't think I'm going to eat cider for a long time. Mm-mm.
Hello, Lynn.
Got a deer in my backyard.
Who's it?
Rita, I had a flu. You had a flu? Can you use that kind of canner on an electric stove? Was thinking about getting one. I don't know. I have a gas stove. So I hear you're not supposed to use canners on them flat top electric stoves. So
There's a certain one you can use because my daughter just bought one a couple of years ago.
Is it the one
and
where
it's made for the glass tops.
oh, what the canner is. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm gonna put you on silent.
And hello, Shay Shay. Shay Shay, come back. Yeah, this is round 2 for us today. And oh, you don't, it's not a glass top? Well, then you ought to be able to use about any kind of canner if it's not the glass top. Wouldn't you think? Oh, there you go.
It's the one with the little spiral things, probably.
And dog will be in Rita. I had a furnace fire September 26th. I had to replace furnace, air conditioner, and sump pump. About a week later, I fell. Fell ill with some sort of virus. I'm finally getting better. Well, I knew we hadn't heard from you, Doggle Ben.
Lucy, leave her alone, please.
Oh. Hope you get things straightened out.
Come here, Ginger.
Yeah, Susan, you do a lot of canning, so you need a good canner. I think Pam's froze, don't you? Well, now she moved. Now you moved, but you were stuck for a minute.
Lucy. I got a cat and dog fight down under me. It's me. Lucy. No. She says, but I want to play with her. No. Ah, jeez. I'm trying to wrap my mind around what I'm fixing to do.
Susan has a huge
1, 2,
water
3.
bath canner.
Okay.
I have one too down in the shed.
Stop it.
So, okay, water canners, the normal ones, let me ask you this. If you have any rust in them, does it matter?
In a water bath canner?
Yeah. I think
It
everybody's
should.
freezing up.
It shouldn't matter, I wouldn't think. Not in the water bath canner, because that's not, but you fill with them, you fill them with water, and when you put your jars in there, the water goes over the top of them a couple of inches, but it shouldn't hurt anything.
No, I just clean it real good.
So, nothing would get inside the jars?
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't think so.
It shouldn't if you got the lids on there.
Okay.
So you're
All right.
and to do crafts to keep
I
busy.
won't worry about it then.
Now, if it's solid rust, I think I'd replace it.
How did you do your meats? Do you do have a pressure canner, don't you, Lisa?
Yeah, but I was just thinking, next year if I get to doing more canning, I could use those water bath canners outside on like a camp stove or something.
That's true too. But you could use your pressure canner as a water bath canner. Just don't set it up. Just
Yep, you can.
that one.
Yeah, but if I wanted to do a whole lot, get more than one going.
Is it that enamel stuff? Because what Dog been saying, that's where a hole starts. So might get a hole in it if So you might ought to check to make sure it's not rusted all the way through.
Yeah, I was thinking about. Right. I've got some of them I'm just going to use for putting potted plants in, but then I was thinking I could even take one or two of them and use that high heat paint on it to get, cover that up.
Well, that's an idea.
And then still use them. I like that speckled blue enamel. So
I do
just,
too.
even just using them in the garden or on the porch.
They just look kind of vintage, don't they? And
Why does it
Yeah,
do that?
I
the
like them.
tattered lids, no, I've never tried them. The reusable ones, and they're kind of pricey though, so I never tried them. Have
Well,
you
back
used it?
during the COVID time, I bought a whole bunch of those and I haven't used them yet.
How do you order half
Uh-oh.
yards? If you just tell me what you want, and I'll cut it in half yards. I just get lazy and I don't do the math on the website on the half yards. Or your husband bought you some, but you haven't used them yet either, Susan?
I think the only difference is once you pull your jars out, you wait like a certain amount of time, and then you have to go back and tighten the lid.
Is
That's
that you?
really the only difference.
You
Yeah, it's me.
can't. You don't look like yourself, Harley.
Oh.
So, look at her. So there you go.
I'm at the VA. We've been at the VA since 10 o'clock this morning, and I am tired. Still wait.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
And
Uh,
he was supposed to have a procedure at 1:30. He still hasn't had it. So I'm out at the
Wow.
car. I'm out at the car with Luna now waiting on him. And it's
Hmm.
very loud here, so I won't be staying on. Because
Well, you're-
a helicopter just landed on Duke's roof over there. And
hey, we'll keep you company for a few minutes. It's okay. Just hang with us a little bit.
yeah,
We don't mind if a helicopter comes over. Just show it to us. It'd be something to look at.
let's see. Yeah,
Looks like a
it
pretty
just-
good sky behind you. So like a pretty
let
day.
me turn it around. It just landed. I don't know if you can see it or not.
No, I can't. But
Yeah. And there's a train going by now, and
heard that.
it's just loud. John was
Well,
getting
thank
very
you.
upset though when I left.
Aw. Did they
He's been
make
in-
you leave, or you're just tired of sitting there?
I was just tired of sitting there waiting because, well, he had to come in and do paperwork, and we were up at urology where his appointment was, and they said, well, we can probably get you early. Well, nope, they got him late. So I don't know when he'll be out. I'm sitting here waiting and watching the door.
Yeah.
Luna's in the back laying down.
Huh.
But I had to bring her out. I had to bring her to the bathroom, let her pee.
Yeah. I don't know, Susan. I don't know what I'm going to work on next.
You got them peas going though, don't you?
Dude, this will be, there's 18 more in there. So that'll be 36 pints today.
That's great. That's great. Is that
Uh-huh.
all of them?
Probably not, but they were on the top in the freezer. So that's what I grabbed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, be good for the next year or so,
They will be.
and years after that.
Lisa was asking this morning about how long to keep stuff, and she said a year. And I didn't want to tell her that I kept stuff a long, long time.
Oh yes. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I ain't going to tell y'all how long some of it is, but it's been
Hey, 10 or more years. 10
Yeah.
or more years.
really?
Long-
Wow.
You can tell if you open it if it's right.
yeah.
Yep, you can.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Kathy, I didn't even see you there.
Yeah, you've been
I've
talking
been
to me.
missing you. I've been missing you.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm glad you made it through the storm. When it started saying Georgia, I was like, oh no.
We did great. It went more towards North Carolina than it did us. And
Yeah.
Larry, he went outside and took down the hummingbird feeders and the umbrella, and he even put the trash cans.
I got
in
a
the
call
recycle
coming.
bin.
Y'all.
Okay.
Is he
Come
coming?
back if you can. So,
And through.
Well, good. Y'all can go home rest.
she's stuck, though, isn't she?
Yeah, she is stuck. That's awful having to sit and wait like that.
It is. And let's see, Doggle Ben, my mother kept stuff over 5 years, and Len's daughter's name is Lisa. And you see Lisa has moved. Oh, Randy's here. I see Lisa has moved. And Lisa, you okay? Joseph wants to know if Lisa's okay. Doggle Ben, I was going to lay down again, but I'll keep you all on. And Lynn saying hi to Randy, and Randy said hi to Lynn. Lynn, did you ever get your new internet yet? I'm almost to 10 pounds of pressure. It's getting close. Oh, hasn't moved. She fell asleep, fell over asleep. Oh.
Who's he talking about?
Randy's a teasing you, Lisa.
Oh my gosh.
Shay's cleaning out her sewing room, trying to get it organized. Hey, it don't take much to get it organized like mine. Just throw everything back out of the way, and you'd be like. Doggle Ben got a quote for a new laptop. Boy, they are expensive.
Yes, they are.
Kim, hey
We
Randy,
just got mine at Walmart.
Something's making my sinuses run.
huh?
You know, the ragweed's out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Lan says no, they've messed up everyone's internet here. Only have 3,000 people here, and I wouldn't think it would take this long. Yeah, when we got new internet in this area, you had to sign up on it a year or two in advance.
Wow. Well, it's because you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Kim, oh, Randy couldn't find a place to park.
Mm.
Shay says Black Friday sales may have some laptops.
Yeah, they may.
$825.
I used to go out and do all that Black Friday shopping, but I don't do it anymore.
I never did do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think my oldest son just got a Lenovo. Is that how you pronounce it?
I wasn't going to say because I wasn't sure. So it sounded good to me, Lisa.
He likes his.
I never heard of that brand.
Yes, I
don't
do.
know that much about them anyway.
Oh, she wants to get it before Black Friday. I don't blame you. If you need one, you need it right now, not have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
No, every time I go outside out back, the ragweed just makes me start running. And then I got my cat coming in and out, so she brings it in.
Well, try Zyrtec. That's what I take, and it helps.
Lord, I take Zyrtec every day, all year round.
Mm-hmm. I do too. And yet,
And I switch on and
I've been
off.
tested with an allergist, and she said, "Oh, you have no allergies, but why do I get scratchy throats and the runny nose and the headaches?"
Mm-hmm.
Then I take the allergy medicine, it goes away. It's crazy.
Blame it on my cat.
I used to blame it on my dog, but I don't have one now.
Oh my gosh. When I had my
Rita,
dog inside,
I first
it was
started
real
following
bad.
you when you had that other dog that died.
That little Jack, yeah.
Yeah.
I still miss that little dog. He was my little buddy.
Yeah, I was there when you were holding him in his lap when he died.
Mm-hmm.
Was he just old?
He was old. He was old. Couldn't see
Thank
her.
you, Joseph.
Yeah, hope you feel better soon, Lisa. Yeah.
You're talking about Zysel? I tried Zysel once and it didn't work.
Mhm.
You know, I try switching back and forth between Zyrtec and Claritin, but it seems like Zyrtec's about the only thing that helps.
There you go, Lisa.
What? Oh, Randy. I don't know what we're going to do with you.
Oh, my nose is itching.
And Joseph wants to know what everybody's working on. Kathy's
I'm
working
working
on
on a doll.
And I'm canning peas, and Lisa's a quilting on a quilt.
Yep. And
I get
Susan
through
just
this
finished a
doll.
huge project.
Mm-hmm.
I get through with this
Yeah.
doll, I'm gonna put my quilt.
Shay Shay's cleaning her sewing room, and
Cheryl's doing her hand binding.
uh-huh. Lynn's working on her long arm. And Randy's just aggravating everybody. So
Yeah.
That's
He's
about all
doing his
Randy's good for.
usual.
let's see, Dolphin, him and pants. Oh, here you go, Southern Belle. Hey there, I found y'all once before and I subscribed, so I found y'all again. Hey, Southern Belle, we're on here pretty often. Just
Oh, yeah.
chit chatting and cutting up.
Randy said there was a big grass fire. Must be real dry.
Out in Oklahoma, that's where he was when we left him, wasn't it?
Oh, it must be real dry out there.
Southern Belle says blessing. Everybody in chat. And Randy said Lisa's still doing nothing. Oh man.
I've gotten 3 of these done today. That's pretty good.
Sorry, y'all. Nathan called from work and asking me about his daddy.
That's okay. He won't know about his daddy, so that's all right.
Yeah. He said, well, why hadn't you went back in there? I said, because he told me to wait out here.
Good grief. I'm sorry, y'all. Yes.
Y'all are all busy today.
So are you.
Yep.
Uh,
Even
just-
Joseph's busy.
yeah. We have a red flag warnings here due to the dry weather. We're under a burn ban here too.
Yeah.
Randy says hi, Francis.
Hey, Randy. I'm not seeing the chat, so.
I know we'll try to read it to you.
There we go. But all I got is the chat. I don't have y'all now.
Oh, well. Now we don't have Francis.
It must be her phone dropping her.
Mm-hmm. And Cheryl's in here, even though she's busy too. Up there's Marilyn. Like a bad penny, I'm back. I had you riding with me when my battery went dead. We're glad you come back, Marilyn. Oh, you knew Randy missed you. He did. Randy misses you. He's been picking on Lisa, Marilyn.
He's always picking on me. If Rhonda's not on here for him to pick on, he's going to pick on me. And then he picks on Miss Rita.
Well, he better not pick too hard. I have control with this little finger. I can do lots of stuff.
You hear that, Randy?
Francis, let's see. Francis, you don't have your teeth, but you have your eyes. You should be able to see me. I'm the fluffy one. Oh, let's see. Southern Belle Auctions. I'm taking a break from packing boxes, weighing, calculating shipping, and invoicing from this week's YouTube auction. So you do YouTube auctions. Well, that's interesting. What kind of stuff do you sell? Just everything?
I saw a little bit of it the other night. She sells all kinds of body wash, body sprays, facial
Okay.
mask, all kinds of different little things.
And Kathy Cheryl says she loves your doll.
Okay, thank you. I'm working on a big one now.
Marilyn got to hit the like button twice today. I think I've been in this kitchen all day. All day. I know I have. 3 auctions per week is what Southern Belle does.
Wow.
Housewares, jewelry, gift items, stationery. Let you watch a little of my auction. She says, thank you, Lisa, for watching some of her auction.
Oh, you're welcome.
I keep sliding off my chair.
Let's keep watching. Kathy, we'll watch her slide off on the floor in a minute.
I know.
Let's see, 30 more minutes. I might actually get this turned off in time to take that grandson fishing.
You might. 'Cause I got 3:25 and you're 2:25.
Yeah.
I gotta go start supper before too long.
Because I think I'm ready to get out of the house, that's for sure. Oh, Randy says, Larry, get the duct tape before Kathy falls again.
I know. Uh-huh. That's one thing I don't want to do, and that's fall.
Dog will be in. The sun is so low in the sky already. Have y'all been watching for that comet in the afternoons? Have you been watching for it? I went a time too, but I haven't seen it with my eyes. I think they say if you take a slow picture, you can, but
My daughter has.
I haven't
They
heard
go
of
out
it.
and watch.
I forget what it's called, but it's 30 minutes after sunset. If you look toward the west, you might be able to see it. Isn't that what they said, Kathy? Isn't that the way it was? But I forgot the name of it.
I haven't went out there and watched it. I keep forgetting. That's my time after supper to sit down and rest.
Marilyn says, I was going to say that keeping you in the kitchen keeps you out of trouble, but as long as you have us on, that isn't going to happen.
You saying I don't go outside? I go outside.
There's Ramona. Hello, everybody. Rita, have you tried any of the ice cream? No, but right now might be a good time, Ramona. Hasn't it? Because I've still got a few minutes on my canner. I think I should. Don't y'all think I ought to eat some ice cream? Ramona told me.
She sent you some more ice cream?
Did, Kathy. You did? Yes. What was it, 2 days ago? 2 days ago she did. Not yesterday, but the day before. Yeah, I
They
think
look yummy.
I will. I think I'm gonna get me some ice cream.
You gonna share with Terry?
No,
No.
no.
Hey, Rita, I do the same thing.
You know what I would offer to share with him, but you know what he would tell me? He would say, "It's your ice cream. You eat it." That's what he would tell me.
Mhm.
I got this one. How about this blueberry one? You see that?
Ooh, yummy.
Now I'd give that to Larry. I don't like blueberries.
I like anything. I'm not
Hey,
picky.
DJ.
Hello, DJ.
DJ came back.
Do not forget about my canner.
It's so pretty out here.
It is. It's gorgeous outside. I can just sit here and sew and look out my window, and I got a bird feeder right here. I can watch the birds eat.
If I can
You
deal
see
with
the
it, I
deer
might ask.
come down.
My husband has a little Miata that he bought last year that the top flips down. If it's not too cold, we might go for a drive.
Mm.
What kind of car is a Miata?
Oh my gosh, it's a little bitty car that sits way down on the ground. So when I go to get out, I just about have to have a crane pull me out.
So some kind of little sports car, I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he likes his little cars.
Larry couldn't fit in it. Neither could Terry.
Probably not.
Mm-mm.
And once you get down in it, you feel like you're only about this far from the ground.
Yeah.
Now Terry complains if he has to get in my little truck.
It's a real old one, but he found a real good deal on it. That's the only reason he got it.
Mm.
Now my
Larry
older
does
son has a different kind of Mazda, and he really likes his. I drive a Subaru.
My daughter does too. She loves it. She drives a Forester.
Yeah, mine's an Outback.
Mm-hmm. They're not a whole lot of difference. I think just the
No.
shape.
Outback's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
So
I drive a Ford Escape.
Randy, I'm going to eat it in front of y'all, a little bit of it. It's got blueberry pie in it. There's little pieces of crust and all.
I know she's making me want to go up to the ice cream store.
I keep my ice cream in my freezer all the time.
Sometimes we go up to Clarksville, and there's a Blue Creek Cafe there. It's a little country market and restaurant,
Uh-huh.
and they have really good ice cream. They have a black cherry and vanilla. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And they
I've
have
never
the
had
most.
black cherry ice cream, but I love
They
black
have
cherry.
real good hamburgers.
Yeah, Ramona spoils me with this ice cream.
Yeah, because she needed it.
Mmm.
Lynn drives a Chevy.
Yeah, I drive a Chevy too, Lynn.
You know, there's a lot of people around here
Mhm.
that they fix up the real old antique cars.
Oh yeah, Larry
And there's
drives a. All he is Ford person.
if y'all are ever in Northeast Georgia, go to Clarksville because they've
We've
got
been to
a
Clarksville.
they have a really nice car museum, and it takes you from the very beginning of wagon times all the way up to current day. And people have donated their cars to sit in there.
Okay.
It's a huge museum.
When I worked for Chick-fil-A at the corporate office, Mr. Cathy had a whole bunch of antique cars, old antique cars in there. And when you come in there, you can walk around and see them. He had a Batman car, fire truck, old fire truck.
Oh my gosh. It's
He
real
was a very
interesting.
sweet man.
Now, Randy, you're not that much younger than I am. We're both old.
No, I'm older than you, Rita.
Now that I
What are
got
you,
to
5
talking about
years
that
younger than
restaurant,
me?
we might just go up there and have a hamburger for dinner.
Mm.
We're having potato soup.
Marla, I've got a cousin that lives up in Michigan. If I ever make it up there, I'll have to go see that car museum.
In Maryland, I have a 1971 LA. LA. Y'all have to decipher that for me.
What's
Yeah,
in
I don't know what
LA?
that is.
Batman.
Larry's truck is an antique. It's a '02. Still runs good.
Terry's got a truck that's a 1984, I believe it is.
Does it still run?
It needs a battery right now, but yeah, it does.
Okay.
And Randy wants to know if you put ham in your potato soup.
No, I put bacon in it.
That's about the same difference. Gives the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, I cook it, and then while it's cooking, I fry my bacon, crumble it up, and put it in there. And put cheese on the top.
Maryland has a 1971 Lehman Sport convertible, and Randy says name of a brand. Yeah. Dogglebin always say supper for the evening meal. I always think dinner is Sunday at noon. Yeah.
My grandmother on the farm, she was like that. Dinner was lunch and supper was
With the evening
evening.
meal. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
When my granddaughter was little, she was about 3, I guess, or 4 years old. She was staying with us for a few days, and I told her, I said, Zoe, come eat your supper. And she looked at me and said, Meal Mama, it's not supper, it's dinner. I said, all righty then. little kids are a mess.
They're a mess, yeah.
And they're so honest. They will tell on you in a heartbeat when you tell them, don't say nothing. You remember, like you said, Millie would get you in trouble? When you video her sometimes?
Yes, and because their parents didn't want her video, and then she'd tell them she'd been on the camera.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yep. That's the way they do.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Marla.
Isn't that something? That 1996 Ford F-150 with only 40,000 miles.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's a rare find.
Yes. Oh, Larry's truck has almost 400,000 on it. But it's a diesel. It don't look bad. We're trying to keep it up. It's been to Rita's house.
It has. Yeah, it has. I've got 17 more minutes. I'll be so proud to get this stuff turned off today.
I know you will.
You think you're gonna sew tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Friday. I hope so. Hope I can. Are you going to plan us to sew along for someday soon?
Yes. I was just thinking about that over at lunch. I was thinking about maybe doing a 50 states quilt. That way you do a different block.
I don't know about that. That'd be a little hard. Because
No,
you got
they're
to
not
draw
hard.
the state. You got to draw the
No.
state out.
No, I bought a book that has blocks for each state that I don't remember when it was. It was way back in the 40s, I think, when the states decided on a quilt wall to represent their state. But what's funny is I started looking through the book, and Florida has like 5 or 6. But like the one for Georgia is real easy.
So
And
it's
I
a
don't even
piece.
know why.
So it's a piece block and not a applique or embroidery.
Oh, okay.
No. I'll look through it and see if there's any that are hard. If it's too hard, then I'll think of something else.
Well, I was thinking of doing the friendship quilt and all of us signing our name and sending each other blocks like we did before. I think that would be fun.
Well,
And
that's an
everybody do the
idea.
same block, with our colors.
It's just the mailing's so expensive anymore, though. It's the only thing.
It is. Well, you have an advantage. You have that system or whatever it is you have.
So you'd have to make the same block a certain number of times to send
Yeah,
out?
probably. That's what I was thinking of. And then everybody sign their names on it. Churn dash, I think, is what I was thinking about because, you have the spot in the middle.
Yep. I just don't know if I'm going to do a whole bunch of one particular block.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to think on it. And
Because
what we
like
ought to do is we ought to get a couple ideas and then have everybody vote on it one day in the chat.
Yeah.
Like set aside a certain day for everybody to vote.
Yeah, we could do it as a what Lisa's talking about, a block a month or a block in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
something like that, and make our own quilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Randy
I
said
gotta
he'd
put my other one together.
What's Randy talking about?
We're
Oh,
not- we're-
Randy's
yeah, we're not having a competition, but
Randy's gonna judge. Yeah, we could
Oh,
finish
Lord.
it up and then we could do a show and tell one night and Randy could judge and have first, second, third, fourth, fifth place. How about that?
I kind of like competitions a little bit. A little bit.
Mhm.
It would be friendly competition.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not gonna get up close and look at your stitches and all
Mhm.
that.
I'm not going to eat all this. I'm fixing to put it up and go back to it again later. Make y'all watch me eat some more later.
Uh,
Randy, what are you talking about? You can't believe you bought dollars?
Can't believe bought. I don't know. He'll have to explain that one. I'm not getting that. I can be bought. Oh, he can't. I can. He can be bought for dollars and food. You want some ice cream, Randy? You can't have none. So,
oops.
That'd be a long drive.
I'll give you.
Of course,
I'll give you.
Randy's used to it.
Give you a jar of peas. I got lots of them, but no ice cream. Can't have my ice cream.
Yeah, she's not gonna share that,
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
even with her sweetie.
I gotta
Mm-mm.
get my plugger upper.
Yeah, I gotta go get mine too.
My laptop's about to die. And you know what, Randy? I'm almost finished with my 4th bear claw today. So there.
but I can 36 pints of purple whole peas. Imagine Rita in an ice cream commercial. I thought that was gonna say ice cream eating contest, and I could probably win that too.
We'll talk about eating contests. Oh, I saw yesterday they had some kind of hot sauce eating contest.
Hot
Oh my
sauce. Ugh.
Just eating it like soup. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Now,
Some people can do that.
and Lynn, I will share my twice baked orange cranberry cookies. Now, what is twice baked orange cranberry cookies? They sound good.
Yeah, Joseph said you need to do an ice cream commercial.
9 more minutes.
So your canner doesn't have one of those rocking things on it, does it?
Now, mine has the gauge that reads the 10 pounds of pressure. So no, it's not a rocking one. Oh, and it's a little, well, it's too much right now. Turn down. I'll show you can you see the gauge?
Yeah.
That's what I go by.
Is that a little vent over there on the right?
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, now that's where the steam would come out of, but it's closed right now.
Okay.
And it's reading about 11 pounds or a little more. So. And when it gets up to the 10 pounds is when I go to timing it.
Okay. Mine's got one of those rocker things on it.
And I never used one of the rocking ones. My mother-in-law used to, but I never knew how many times it was actually supposed to rock. Do you rock it so many times a minute, or how do you know it's 10 pounds? I mean,
Because when it starts rocking and I reduce the heat so that it's just a steady rock, And when it's just steady like that, I just leave it at that temperature and start timing it.
Okay, I just have one with the gauge, and that's what I've got to do. Let's see. She bought them at the.
I just made a baby diaper.
Oh, look at that! Look at that.
Oh, cute! That is so sweet.
Yep, little baby diaper. It's pink flannel with little stars on it.
Aww.
I hope I have some granddaughters one day.
Well, I have one natural granddaughter. Out of all 3 of my kids, I only have one granddaughter. And then I have a step grandson, and he has 3 kids. And that's what these little clothes and the dolls for is his daughter. She's 3 years old. Oh, there goes my
Randy,
computer.
Randy, you would be surprised what I can do in the kitchen. Let me tell
And
you.
that's true, all of us.
I was raised by 2 grandmothers, just like Miss Rita, and they taught me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I can do a lot of cooking.
And this is the old canner that my neighbor gave me. Jane Martin asked about it. Some old canners had different weights that you used depending on how much pressure you wanted. 5, 10, 15 pounds.
Mine's like that. Mm-hmm. And it's not old either. They still sell them.
Mm-hmm. And Kim says high pat Woodard. High pat Woodard.
Hey, I'm making progress. I got a whole row done.
But yeah, canners with weights is still a thing, Doggle Man.
Yep.
And Randy says, Lisa, they showed you a lot, but did you learn anything?
Oh yeah, I learned.
Oh.
Now the only thing I never really mastered was biscuits and pie crust.
Hmm.
But I my husband makes some awesome biscuits. And I do like to make a good quiche.
And Kim says, my old pressure canner had the gauge on top. I could do 7 quarts or 9 pints, and I lost count of the thousands of jars of food it held over the 30 years I used it. Kim, there's no telling how much food I put through a canner here. So I know what you're saying, because it's been a bunch go through it.
One day I'll have to put pictures of all the different cakes that I made when my boys were growing up. I did all these different fondant cakes, and I had so much fun.
Uh,
I'll have to put them on my Instagram sometime,
okay.
and then y'all can see them.
That would be fun to see.
Whew,
Two more
ready
minutes.
for break.
Two minutes, and I'll turn it off, and we'll all sign off for a little while. Again. And are we going to do the? Are we coming back later tonight for the third time or not?
I don't know. Y'all vote in chat. Put a thumbs up in there if you want Rita to do a third session.
Randy's tired of looking at me. He says I hog all the airtime. So. Hello, let's see. Hello, Carol. We come back. Carol. Yeah.
I've never seen that, Randy.
Crack an
Who
egg
cracks
on
an egg on the head of their kids?
and that would make a mess, though. Can you imagine that egg going every place?
What?
If you crack the egg on her head, just be a mess.
That would make a mess.
The last
I
year
don't think
that
I'd be
Mom
doing that.
we did 300 quarts of tomato products, and only took 3 years to use it all. Oh, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Telling you, y'all are going to get sick of me. You know that.
Nah.
Lynn's got to go. Got a daughter from another mother stopping by on her way north. Have a great day. You have a great day.
Bye, Lynn.
There are too many new TV shows on tonight. Oh, y'all are gonna watch TV tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So if I'm not on, I'm watching TV.
Okay.
All the new shows are coming on.
My timer.
Well, now she's gonna have to go fishing.
Now, yeah, I just may do that so I can leave this kitchen. Okay, guys, we're signing off.
All right.
I think some of you just
See y'all
get
later.
here. Nancy, did you just get here?
Aw.
All right. See y'all later. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.